Fight fans, how are you all doing? It has been a while since we've been together to talk boxing. I have to apologize. You all know how it is. It gets a little busy towards the end of the year with things, and I've missed quite a bit of fights, but I was able to get back in the game and catch this rematch between the undisputed heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk and Tyson Fury. Let me start off by saying I'm going to take it on the chin. I'm going to say I got the fight wrong. And the reason I'm going to say that is because I changed my pick after the weigh-in. The last 2 weeks, I had Tyson Fury winning the fight. I thought that Fury would come back with something to neutralize Usyk and win this fight. But for some of you who have been following me and rocking with me for years, you know that a lot of times I will see the weigh-in and I will change my mind at times because I like to see how a fighter is going to show up. And when I saw Tyson Fury on the scales, 281 pounds, I changed my mind right then. I said, you know what, Usyk is going to win this fight again. But because I originally picked Fury, I'll just take it as a loss. Oleksandr said that he thought that the weight had a lot to do with the fact that Fury came in with his boots and his gold chains and his big coat and everything else. I don't think so. When I saw Fury in the ring and I had my feeling that Oleksandr would win the fight, I'm sorry, he didn't look under 290. So I don't think that it was what he had on that contributed to the weight, but let's get to the fight. Let me start, as I usually do, with my pros and my cons. Let me start with Tyson Fury. The pros would be that Tyson Fury I thought he did a pretty good job of sticking his jab out there, trying to not only keep Usyk at reach, but he was trying to keep him at a farther away distance where he could land his straight right hand, because the first fight, Oleksandr was way inside where you want to be when a fighter has that type long of a range. So I thought he did a good job trying to keep him further out. I thought he did a pretty good job of trying to land his right hand. And he did land a good right hand in the fourth round. As a matter of fact, they both hurt each other, I thought, or slightly hurt each other in the fourth round. I thought that Tyson Fury still is somewhat light on his feet at his age and that weight. And I thought that his shoulder movement was still pretty much in place. But as for the cons, the first thing I want to say is the weight. Tyson Fury should have came into this fight easily 30 pounds lighter than he was. I'm not saying that he didn't have a good training camp, but it seems that he did not take the weight serious. It seems that he thought that he was going to do those old school moves where you get into the guy and lean on him and put all that weight on him. He had 55 pounds on Usyk, but Usyk was not falling for that and did not get close enough. Also, too, I want to say that in those last 4 to 5 rounds, Tyson Fury's his punch output, in my opinion, went down. His corner should have been telling him that he needed a knockout, and I thought that he missed opportunity by not being more aggressive. As for Oleksandr Usyk, the pros would be he still is very sharp. The man had good upper body movement. He was slipping punches. I love the right jab to the body. I love the straight left to the body. Early he was going to the body. Hey, listen, if I have a man in front of me whose body's looking like that, I'm throwing hard punches to his body. I thought that he had good lateral movement. That left hand still was money. As I mentioned a little earlier, he did hurt Fury in the fourth, and I believe it was the seventh that he hit him again with another left hand and hurt him. I thought that Oleksandr Usyk did a good job of sticking to his game plan. He did not allow Fury to hold him out there with that jab. He dipped under it and got in close. As for the cons, to be honest, I don't have any cons for Oleksandr in this fight. I thought that he fought a good fight. I did not think that the fight it was a close fight, but it wasn't as close as some thought it would be. I thought that he did a good job in rounds 7 to 12, distancing himself from Tyson Fury. As for the fight, the fourth round to me was probably the best round. They both landed a good shot. Usyk with a left hand, Fury with a right hand, where they hurt each other. But the fight was pretty much a chess match, and it was pretty, except for the knockdown, minus a knockdown, it was pretty much everything we saw in the first fight. Oleksandr Usyk, we get to the decision, and all 3 judges scored for him. It wasn't a split decision. It was unanimous. So let's talk about what happens for here. I'm gonna start with Usyk. I like what he said in the post-fight press conference that what he wants to do is get some rest, go home, spend some time with his wife, spend some time with his daughter, and I love that. Get some rest and see what happens from here. What I think will happen from Usyk is if he's going to fight somebody directly, I wouldn't mind seeing somebody like Lawrence Okolie. But what I would really like to see is what I'm going to say about Tyson Fury in a minute is kind of see like kind of a mini tournament and Usyk gets that guy because he is the man now. As for Tyson Fury, let's see the Anthony Joshua fight. The fans in the UK, I think, will want to see it. It may not be as high demand as it was in 23, 22, and definitely 21. But let's see Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua fight. And as for Daniel DeBose, who jumped in the ring, who wants a shot, he has Joseph Parker to worry about. Those two are going to fight. What I would like to see is let's see Parker and DeBose fight. Let's see Fury and Anthony Joshua fight. And then let's either see Usyk fight the winner of both of those fights, or maybe let's see the winner of those two fights fight each other, and then Usyk gets that guy while he takes care of some other business. What about you, fight fans? What would you like to see? What would you like to see the undisputed heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk, top 5 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, do next? And what do you want to see from Tyson Fury next? Now, Tyson Fury didn't look bad enough to me where I thought he was washed. I still think he has something left in him, but I just don't see the day where he's going to beat Oleksandr Usyk. So tell me what you want to see, fight fans. And did you enjoy this fight? If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. Merry Christmas to you all. That's all for now. Holla at y'all later.